Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy you're here with me today. This is your weekly reading for July 1st to July 7th. So first, I'd like to say for all my wonderful Canadian friends, happy July 1st. And for all my wonderful American friends, happy July 4th. This is a very celebratory week, and I hope that you have a beautiful week as we move through those special times. I am going to be concentrating on your incoming energies for the week of July 1st to the 7th. We're going to clarify them with the tarot cards. We're going to do some spirit and angel messages, and then I'm going to get your angel number at the end of the reading. This is general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And even if only one or two messages make sense for you, please let me know. I really love to know these things. Please also consider reading or checking your moon and rising sign if you find that this reading is not resonating for you. All right, now I have meditated and prepared the cards for your specific reading, but I would like to cleanse the space together, and we're going to do that by ringing the bell. So you are going to hear a loud bell sound now. Okay, Scorpio, let's get right into your energies and let's find out. When I was doing the pre-shuffle, the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles did fly out, meaning that I think that you've been sort of at you've been at a period of where you've kind of been juggling things in your life, maybe juggling decisions, juggling your work, your love life, your happiness. And, that gets a little exhausting. But with that 10 of Cups, I feel like that cycle's coming to a completion and that you're starting to really figure out what brings fulfillment and happiness into your life. I believe the juggling period is starting to come to a close. So let's see what your energies are as we move through the first week of July for you. Let's see what that is. This is for Scorpio. All right, I'm going to go through the deck again. We've got, look at new supportive connections, number 8 people. Very important to know. You've got a support system around you. All right, let's see. Anything else? Any other energies? Thank you so much. That's better. Anything else? Thank you. All right. Whoa, okay. I like it. Wow, I love this right here. Okay. And I believe that these two energies go together. All right, let's start with the bottom of the deck. All right, what we all want to feel in our life is a sense of peace. A sense that, that's what we're all trying to work towards. None of us want to continue juggling and all these transformations and all these changes. I mean, change is a part of life, but at some point you have to have those tranquil moments so that you can regather your strength so that you can move on to the next, move on to something next. But I really feel you're starting to feel that balance, peace, and tranquility, coming into your life. And it's all thanks to you. Again, number 2 energy, you've been really planning this. Again, this isn't something that's come out of the surprise. Again, you've been really, mapping out the things that you want in your life, mapping out different directions that you'd like to go or that you would like to take. And, you're really at the point now where you're almost ready to really facilitate the action that's needed. Because when you do, number 2, so you got 2 2s already, intentions is bringing you that sense of peace. Oh my gosh, you got 3 2s here. So again, it comes after some sort of a loss. So number 2, events. There was some sort of loss. Some of you could have experienced a family, a friend, some sort of loss. And, now what it's doing is it's kind of changing everything up for you. Your cycles are changing. Your energy levels are changing. You're starting to plan things in a different way, and you are feeling a sense of peace. So a loss could also be a loss of a job. It could be a loss of direction. It could be a loss of your spiritual faith. Again, it's going to resonate so differently for each of you. And we all go through moments in our life where we feel different types of loss. But I feel that loss is being handled by you really, again, making these plans and then again, getting ready to put those plans into action because you are ready to bring peace peace into your life. And I think that peace comes with 8 people, number 8 people. So you've got all these new supportive connections that are coming into your life. You're meeting new people through community groups, through organizations, through work, through friends. And these are people that are really there to show their love and support to you. You're feeling number 8. Look at this. Interesting. You got 8 and 8 here. Happy success. 8s are a very strong number for you, Scorpio. They are a mastery number. And you are also, as you can see, you are number 8 as well. So definitely, it definitely does depict you, Scorpio. But a lot of happy success here. So whatever is happening here, whatever you're going through, this peace that's now coming into your life is something where you're really starting to feel that sense of happy success. Number 5, change. See, change is scary. Change is fearful. You know, you could be living, right now you're living in, you could be living in a state of a little bit of insecurities, a little bit of fear. There's something because something maybe is unknown to you. You're not exactly sure which direction it's going to take. There are new supportive connections coming into your life. There is a lot of happy success, but there's still always that fear of the unknown. You know, you're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're doing something a little different. Your energy is saying, you know what, it's time to facilitate some changes in your life. And it is a natural reaction to feel that sense of fear. But number 4, intentions. You're taking the steps towards your stability. You're bringing yourself out of that fear. You're making the adjustments. You're making the changes that are necessary. So you are putting your plan into action by taking those steps. All right, let's get right into your tarot cards. Let's start with the new supportive connections for you. How beautiful to know that we're surrounding ourselves with positive people, positive influences in our life that just want to, jump on board with the same belief systems that we have. That's a beautiful energy. Thank you. All right. Oh my goodness, this beautiful energy. Now look at that. Number 17, the star. Star energy is Aquarius energy. Now this is part of the major arcana. In fact, you got 2 cards, meaning that there's lots of things changing. Whatever you have needed to heal from is happening here, because with whatever loss it was, and again, like I said, that can be it doesn't have to be a major loss. For some of you, it might be. For others, it could be just minor losses. But it's all, bringing you to this sense of peace and tranquility. And the reason you're being able to receive that peace is because of this star energy. This is, again, it's the healing of your emotions. After any sort of challenge or struggle or complication, the star energy comes out to revitalize our hope. It brings us back into that feeling of like wishes are starting to come into play. And that, we realize that life has its cycle, and we understand that sometimes there's the downside of things, but then that cycle changes again and it starts to bring us that sense of hope again. And the star energy is really giving you that. That star that is aligned in the sky, and it's the brightest star that's out there, is the star you need to focus on, because it is the one that's going to illuminate you. It's the one that's going to give you your power back. And it all comes down to, again, interacting with new people, interacting with a new community of people that are really going to be there to give you that support you need. Now, talking about cycles, you got number 10, the wheel, and this is all about those cycles changing. So again, we have talked about this so many times, Scorpio, about how much you are about transformations, and that, you're not afraid of transformations. I mean, you to be quite honest, you always take the steps. Even if you are fearful, you take those steps. You take those strides forward. Now that wheel is starting to turn back in your favor again. So if you found it was kind of teeter-tottering for a little bit, now it's starting to turn in your favor again, and you're starting to feel like luck is coming back on your side, and you really are starting to feel like things are expanding in a beautiful new direction for you. And they're expanding in a sense of really giving you that sense of happy success. So again, with this being the number 10, that is really that cycles are starting to close, and you're bringing in something new. There's a new energy surrounding you. And I believe that it's a very healing and hopeful energy that's coming into play for you. That's, again, bringing you to that sense of peace. So I'm going to clarify these right away, because we want to keep the story together. So we've got new supportive connections. Pardon me, I'm sorry. These are falling out. That was the 7 of Wands. You don't back down. Scorpio, you stand your ground. You're very determined. All right, so your new supportive communications are helping you to get through something, whether there was an obstacle, a change, a sudden change. You're starting to feel hopeful, and I believe that has to do with people that are supporting you. And this wheel is changing for you. So let's see any other supporting cards. Thank you so much. Anything else you'd like to share for the beautiful sign Scorpio as we move through the first week of July? Anything else? I think that's the message. King of Cups. Now this, again, no gender with any of the cards. King of Cups is very much your energy, Scorpio. Cups are water signs. You are a water sign along with Cancer and Pisces. We are in Cancer season as well. So King of Cups is very grounded with their emotions. Again, kings are all about taking the lead in something, taking the control of something. You are controlling your emotions to a certain extent because it's what's keeping you grounded. You are emotionally grounded at this time. You are feeling abundance in an emotional way, and your intuition, your spiritual gifts, your understanding of your faith, your values, your morals, everything that makes you who you are, you again are feeling a sense of abundance with that. And again, emotionally grounded. Where you may have been feeling a little bit overwhelmed at some point, that is all starting to balance itself out. And this is why you are able to feel this incredible amount of peace. Because if you look, here it's almost, you are almost in a meditative state, and your crown chakra is open and you are enlightened and you are feeling the most tranquil of your life, and you have the abundance, the fish around your neck, showing that gratitude and those blessings that are coming your way. The waters are tranquil too, meaning there's no turbulence. Everything is finally at a calm state. Wow, beautiful. All right, so now let's get into the happy success. Let's find out, because that's what we want to see, right? I think we're all striving for success in every different facet of our life. So let's find out what that is for you. Happy success for the beautiful sign Scorpio. Transformations, number 13. The Death card is your card. So again, this is just reiterating, Scorpio, that this reading has a lot to do with you. It's really, it really is depicting who you are. And, you are about transformations. You are always prepared for them, even though sometimes they can be fearful. Again, you take the appropriate steps that you need. For some reason, you are always able to figure things out. I think it's because you're able to stay somewhat calm with your emotions, and it really helps you, again, to bring that happy success, because you are allowing the transformations to take place. You're not fighting them. You're not fighting the transformation. Some of us do fight it, but we can't. We have to let that ebb and flow kind of come into play. You got the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is, again, a very enlightened king. A very analytical, intelligent, inquisitive king. The swords are all the mental suit. So again, they have to do with your thinking, your thought processes, how you listen and perceive things, how you take in information. It is information coming into play. It's clarity of situations. You can see that his crown chakra, again, is completely open and enlightened. His throat chakra is also open, meaning he knows how to communicate what it is he needs. He does not use emotions to make decisions, because sometimes things have to be made based on facts, not on emotions. So I think you're going through a big transformation where you are going to see some success come into play, but it's going to be a clarifying moment. It's going to be where you are focusing. This could be a week where you really spend a little bit more time focusing on the actuality of something rather than the emotional side of something. So I believe that could be the transformation that's coming into play. And what that's going to do is, by getting that clear message, by getting that clarity, you are going to feel an overwhelming amount of emotional abundance. So for some of you, this supportive connection could also be that King of Swords. It could be somebody who is there to support you with information that it is that you require in order to produce a successful outcome. And it is helping to transform your whole world on a very positive level. And this ace this is a very abundant ace. Again, it's all about overflowing with your emotions, feeling happy, feeling successful, feeling love, feeling supported, feeling, happiness. And for some of you, it could have to do with love relationships. It definitely can have something to do with that. There could be some sort of new emotional experience coming into play for you that is making you realize that, there is more to life, than just having money. It's really having the balance of everything, because abundance comes in a multitude of forms. And I think that you are really starting to feel that abundance on every level. So let's get some clarifying cards there for you, Scorpio. Let's find out. So this is for happy success. So we've got the Death card, we've got the King of Swords, and we've got the Ace of Cups. It's a nice combination. Let's see. So we've got one card that's flown out already. See if there's anything else. Anything else you'd like to share with Scorpio? All right. So you got the Hanged Man. Hanged Man is ruled by Neptune. So a very dreamy planet. A very deep planet. It does rule Pisces. So, again, you have a lot of inner wisdom. You have a lot of insight. And I believe that the Hangman is you really willfully taking time, sacrificing some of your time to allow those transformations, to come into play, because you know that they're going to lead you to success. I think you internally already know that. You're going to take a little bit of a timeout. You're going to take a little bit of a delay because you want to see everything from, again, a different light. You want to shed light onto something. And the only way that you're going to be able to really feel positive about this new perspective that you have on everything is because you have to give it time to get the clarity and to focus on what it is you need to do to help bring in this abundance that's coming into play for you. So allow yourself the time to suspend yourself from everything that's happening in your life, because there's expansions coming into play. There's lots of luck turning in your favor, and there's lots of cycles changing. But take that little bit of time out this week to really, again, see everything from a different lens. I think it's really going to open up your eyes to what success means for you. All right, so now let's get some clarifying cards for fear and taking steps, because those cards came out together. Now, fear, I don't think, I think we're always fearful when we have to take steps to move in a different direction. But I think you're willing to do it because you know that it's for your betterment. All right. We're always a little fearful of the unknown, right? Because we don't know, what does tomorrow bring? Am I making the right decisions? Am I making the right choices? Have I been juggling things the way that I'm supposed to? Are these transformation things that are really going to help me as I make a bigger plan for my future? Because right now you're really, really trying to facilitate this strategy so that you can really put it into action. So this fear that you're feeling and the taking steps, the card you got there was the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands, again, is very creative energy. Threes are about creation. They are about expansion. And I believe that, after you do all your planning, what is the next step? Well, the next step is to put the plan into action. And that's what this Three of Wands is. I believe that things are expanding in a whole new way for you. You are taking the steps. You have the courage to walk up those steps to see that abundance. And even though it's fearful, you can see. You might be standing here on the fearful side, but you're looking into the light here. You're looking at all of the things that are the possibilities that are going to be coming into play for you. There's no abrupt water here with the fear, meaning that this fear is very temporary. It is not something that is long lasting. It is definitely something that you can manage. And you're doing it by you're taking a leap forward. Again, you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you are taking the necessary steps for action. and it's bringing you your ship. That ship is full of all the abundance. It's all of those new creative adventures that you want to go on, whether it's traveling, whether it's a new job, relocating to somewhere. Maybe you're relocating into a completely different area of life. And some of you could be moving, you could be going on vacation, but this expansion, this ship is a representation of all of those hopes and wishes that you have been wanting for yourself. And now you're taking the steps forward. You're releasing the fear and you're bringing it all into play for yourself. It's absolutely wonderful. This is all thanks to the wheel turning in your favor. It's time for that luck to come into play for you, Scorpio. So let's get a corresponding card for the Three of Wands, please, for Scorpio. Whoop, thank you. I've got one on my lap. Let's see if there's anything else. Anything else you'd like to share with the beautiful sign Scorpio? All right. And you got the Three of Pentacles. All right, so 2 3s. Now that's very interesting, right? We want to see 2 3s. A 3 is also clarifying a 3, meaning that you are not on this journey alone. That 3 of Pentacles is that supportive connections there. There's new people that are entering your life that are really helping you to really produce, to really help you set your goals, to help bring those goals. You're not just planning them anymore. You're really putting them into action, and it's people that are there to support you. You're co-creating with a team of people that have the same goals as you do. They want the same similar outcome. So they are giving you the support you need so that you can really venture into something new. And I believe that this is why you need to take a little bit of a delay and see things from this total different perspective, because there's a lot of clarity. There's a lot of messages that are going to be coming in this week. And the best time to receive those messages is when you can release yourself from all the pressures of life and really tune yourself out for a little bit. Block the distractions so that you can allow all of this abundance to enter for you. Wow. So again, you have an over excessive amount of supportive energy that's helping you to create this happy success. So be on the lookout for all these beautiful new interactions that are coming into play for you during the course of the first week of July. Wow, excellent. So Scorpio, let's get your angel message. Let's find out what the angels would like to share with you. This is an additional message from your angels. Let's see what they would like to share. Spirit, angels, guides. Thank you. They have 2. You get this one quite often. Music. Music is one of the best ways to really connect with your spiritual guides, your ancestors, your faith, because we get so many messages that come through lyrics. And even just through, if you are gifted with the ability to play an instrument, take that time out to really enjoy that time, because I really feel it's you connecting in a whole different way. This is number 24. So a very powerful number for you, 24. And again, what the universe is really trying to say is that they want to inspire you through music and song. So the reason you're receiving this card is because the universe wants to let you know that you are receiving messages through music and lyrics from the spiritual realm above. Music is a gentle reminder that you need to surround yourself with song. And, your loved ones in spirit go to great lengths to give you messages of love, guidance, hope, and reassurance in many different forms. And music is a wonderful way to soothe your soul. So keep that in mind. Now you also got number 11. Beautiful. So we've got 2s, we've got 8s, we've got 1 and 11. And again, you've got the wheel with number 10. So you've got some really powerful numbers as we move through this first week. So this is number 11, doorways. Doorways are opening and shutting for a reason. Be open to the signs. Again, you have to shut some doors in order to open new ones. And this is why your cycles are changing. All right, so the reason the universe wants you to have this card is because they want you to be aware of opportunities that are being presented to you and that those that are closing as well. Sometimes a doorway shutting in front of you is a pathway to a new opportunity. And everything happens for a reason. Even at times you don't like or understand what the reason is, the universe has given you this card, the doorways card, to help you understand that you always have choice and that you are being presented with choice at the present time. So you will see some doors opening for you. Again, I believe that is where this expansion is coming from. And I believe that you are not doing it alone. I believe that there is a team of supportive people, and it could be support team in your spiritual realm as well that is there to help guide you. Excellent. So let's get your final message here. This is your final angel message, and then we're going to get your angel number. So spirit angels, guys, if we could just get one more card. Thank you. That didn't take long. And look at that. You get partnership. Again, you are co-creating definitely in this next week. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. Partnerships, supportive connections are all coming into play for you this week because that's how you are going to receive your happy success. All right, let's get your final angel number. I'm sorry this reading has gone on longer than expected. I find that for some reason, all the messages this week have been a little longer. So I apologize. Let's get that card. Let's see. Number 9. I am compassionate. So it's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. These supportive connections could be connections you are making to help other people as well. I've been taking this whole reading as that you're interacting with people that are going to give you the support. But you know, on the other end of it, you are also that person that is so compassionate and wants to share your service with the world. So people are very lucky to have you in their lives, Scorpio. So number 9. So let's remember, I believe the numbers you need to watch out for. Number 8, absolutely. Number 2. Number 24, number 11, any combinations of ones, and the number 9. Lots of numbers, okay? You've got a lot of things. A lot of messages will be coming to you intuitively this week. You have to remember your crown chakra is enlightened with the King of Swords energy, and lots of messages are going to be coming through music as well. So keep that in mind. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for joining me today. I hope that you find some meaning in the messages that have come through the cards today. If you do, even if it's only a little bit that resonates, please leave comments. I love to read them. Please also consider liking, sharing, subscribing. Until next week, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.